Hello, history buffs, and welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most captivating stories in ancient history, the rise and legacy of Mesopotamia. Known as the Cradle of Civilization, Mesopotamia is where humankind's journey into complex societies, law, literature, and monumental architecture began. Together, we'll follow the achievements of the Sumerians, the might of Akkad, the laws of Babylon, and the grand ambitions of Assyria. Imagine a world between two great rivers, the Tigris and Euphrates, where humanity takes its first steps toward civilization. This is Mesopotamia, often called the Cradle of Civilization, where the journey of complex societies, written laws, kingship, and monumental achievements began. Spanning thousands of years, Mesopotamian history is marked by powerful cities, innovative empires, and cultural achievements that laid the groundwork for human advancement in law, literature, art, and science. The fertile beginnings, the dawn of civilization. Our story begins around 10,000 BCE, with small communities springing up along the riverbanks. These early settlers, drawn to the fertile soil enriched by annual floods, discovered they could grow crops to feed larger populations. As agriculture flourished, people no longer had to move in search of food, leading to the rise of permanent settlements and eventually towns and cities. Mesopotamia's favorable conditions led to the growth of irrigation systems, which in turn brought about a surplus of crops, a development that would change everything. Sumer, the rise of the first cities and the invention of writing around 3500 BCE. Sumerian culture rose in southern Mesopotamia. This region gave birth to cities like Uruk, Eridu, and Ur, where the earliest known form of writing, cuneiform, was developed. Picture a Sumerian scribe meticulously pressing a reed stylus into wet clay, creating symbols that represented trade goods, livestock, and even poems. Writing allowed for record keeping, which led to administrative systems, formalized laws, and an explosion of knowledge that bound communities together. Religion was central to Sumerian life, with ziggurats towering above the city skyline. These were not just places of worship, they symbolized the Sumerians' connection to their gods. Each city had its own patron deity, and priests wielded significant power, as people believed they communicated with the gods to ensure good harvests, victory in war, and protection from floods. The Akkadian Empire, the world's first empire. In 2334 BCE, a warrior named Sargon, originally from the city of Akkad, rose to power. With strategic cunning and a powerful army, he united the city-states of Sumer under his rule, forming the Shi'eni Akkadian Empire, the world's first true empire. Sargon's rule spread Mesopotamian culture far and wide, and his military campaigns opened up trade routes that extended from the Mediterranean to the Indus Valley. For over a century, the Akkadian Empire flourished, spreading its language, arts, and innovations across the region. Yet, like many empires that would follow, internal strife and invasions weakened Akkad. By 2154 BCE, the empire had crumbled, but it left an enduring legacy of cultural unification and a foundation for future empires to build upon. The Golden Age of Babylon, Hammurabi's Code. As Akkad fell, Mesopotamia returned to a patchwork of independent city-states, but soon Babylon emerged as the new powerhouse. In 1792 BCE, Hammurabi, a ruler with great vision, ascended the throne of Babylon. Under his rule, Babylon became a center of culture, trade, and law. Hammurabi is perhaps best known for his code of laws. Hammurabi's Code, one of the earliest and most comprehensive sets of laws in human history. Carved into a massive stone pillar, the code covered everything from property rights to marriage, trade, and punishment, famously stating an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Babylon grew into a metropolis with grand temples, expansive libraries, and a vibrant market life. As Babylon flourished, it attracted artisans, scholars, and traders from distant lands, becoming a melting pot of ideas and innovations that influenced the ancient world. the Assyrian Empire, a kingdom of warriors. Around 900 BCE, in the northern reaches of Mesopotamia, the Assyrian Empire began its ascent, marked by military innovation and a fierce warrior culture. The Assyrians were master tacticians, using iron weapons, chariots, and siege engines that made them nearly unstoppable. Their capital, Nineveh, became one of the ancient world's grandest cities, adorned with palaces, temples, and the remarkable Library of Ashurbanipal, which housed thousands of clay tablets filled with literature, astronomy, and law. The Assyrian kings, including the formidable Tiglath-Pileser III and Sennacherib, ruled with absolute power, often instilling fear among their enemies. But Assyria was not only brutal, it was also a center of cultural and scientific advancement. However, the empire's reliance on military expansion led to overextension and rebellion from its subjects. In 612 BCE, a coalition of Babylonians, Medes, and others brought Nineveh to its knees, marking the fall of the Assyrian Empire, or the Neo-Babylonian Empire, Nebuchadnezzar and the Hanging Gardens. The fall of Assyria paved the way for the Medo-1, Neo-Babylonian Empire. Nebuchadnezzar II, its most famous ruler, led Babylon into a golden age marked by great building projects and military success. Under Nebuchadnezzar, Babylon became legendary for its splendor, with towering walls, bustling streets, and the famed Hanging Gardens, one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. These lush, tiered gardens were said to have been built for Nebuchadnezzar's queen, who longed for the verdant mountains of her homeland. Nebuchadnezzar also ordered the reconstruction of the ziggurat Etemenanke, thought by some to be the inspiration for the Tower of Babel. The Neo-Babylonian Empire became a beacon of culture, knowledge, and architectural grandeur, but its brilliance was fleeting. In 539 BCE, the Persians, led by Cyrus the Great, conquered Babylon, marking the end of Mesopotamian independence and the beginning of Persian rule. The Persian Conquest and the legacy of Mesopotamia. When the Persian Empire took control, they admired and preserved many aspects of Mesopotamian culture, from legal codes to literature and religious traditions. Under Persian rule, Mesopotamia became a core part of one of the world's largest empires, with Babylon serving as an administrative center. Mesopotamia's influence didn't vanish with the Persians, nor with later conquerors like Alexander the Great and the Romans. Its contributions to writing, law, architecture, mathematics, and astronomy left an indelible mark on history. From cuneiform tablets and Hammurabi's legal codes to the awe-inspiring ziggurats and vibrant markets, Mesopotamia shaped civilizations that followed in profound ways. Mesopotamia's enduring legacy. The history of Mesopotamia is a testament to human innovation and resilience. Here, the world's first cities rose, agriculture flourished, and societies crafted the early frameworks of government, science, art, and religion. It is from Mesopotamia that humanity learned to write, to govern, and to seek answers to the mysteries of existence. As we look back on the accomplishments of Mesopotamia, we see more than a distant civilization. We see the roots of our modern world, the genesis of cities, laws, literature, and the systems that continue to guide us today. Mesopotamia's legacy reminds us of humanity's capacity for creativity and progress, even in the face of constant change and challenge. Through the millennia, the voices of ancient scribes, builders, and rulers echo in the walls of our cities, in the principles of our laws, and in the depths of our understanding, reminding us of the foundations upon which our world rests. If you have enjoyed this, don't forget to check out our other videos on the fascinating lives of our distant ancestors. Thank you for joining this journey. Be sure to watch our other videos as we explore the lives and legacies of our distant ancestors.